My name is Gregorio Lordi, and I'm Italian, and I'm the manager of one of the restaurants here in Riyadh called Billionaire. Everything started back to 2.5 years ago when I was in London, where I was based. I've been living in London for the last 23 years, and COVID unfortunately came, the pandemic was there, and was everything locked down. And my boss literally said, Gregorio, you know what? We are opening a place in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia. What about you? Let's go to Saudi Arabia. And by that time I was not sure. If I need to be quite honest with you, I was like, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, I had no idea by the time. But anyway, I love to travel. I've been traveling all over the world. And I said, this is the place where I never been. And you know what? I'm going. And that was the moment, yes, I accepted. And I arrived in Riyadh exactly 2 years and 3 months ago. After that, it was everything quite new for me. First, I will start with my 16 degrees of London weather, and then back in Riyadh, jumped in Riyadh and find 50 degrees. And it was, you know what, absolutely fantastic. Seriously, I love it. I mean, I love everything. I just felt a love about the country. I felt a love about the city itself. So obviously, as you can imagine, it's not easy because I moved here and I had no friends. And because I like to stay and go around with my friends and enjoy my time with my friends. It was not quite easy at the very beginning, but then I loved what I was doing, so I loved my job, and it was a big opening of a restaurant, so there was so much to do, and I needed to start my day with interviewing more than 300, 400, 500 people a day in order to establish and create the team for the restaurant. So I was very busy on that, and by the time I really enjoyed. The good part of my job is that I'm working just on evening time. So I had the free time during the day. So as I've been saying, I enjoyed my time, my sunshine, my sun, my 50 degrees. When every people, then by the time I met Saudi people, they were saying, Gregorio, but how can it be possible? It's 50 degrees. How can you love that? Well, I said, I'm an Italian coming from south of Italy, Capri, Amalfi Coast, Sorrento. And you know what? Everything's too small for me. And people from Saudi, they were saying, I wish to be there. And I was saying, well, I'm happy that I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I'm happy that I'm here in Riyadh. 2 years after, I tell you what, I've been growing my community, so I've been creating my own schedule of free time as well. And yes, indeed, finally, I have some people where I can also have a bit of fun outside. That was the moment that I start my running, because I love my running. And then, you know what, actually I also participated in a Riyadh marathon, which I was very much, fascinated, because on last year, first marathon in Riyadh, I couldn't attend because, as I've been saying, I was very busy at work. But this year, the second year, it was phenomenal. And being there and with so many people and, the freedom that literally this country, this city gives is magnificent. And after that, of course, it's not just about running, because I'm very much into the healthy lifestyle. And of course, yes, I'm in a restaurant, so I try always to maintain my figure and the food, and and then people, they say, Italiano, but you work in Italian restaurant. Well, guess what? An Italian that doesn't much like Italian food, but I adore the local food. In fact, actually, I tell you what, now I'm always going around and searching for these little petit restaurants that they serve the local food. Local food, it's just delicious. Oh, wow. As they say here, voila is delicious. It's amazing. Seriously, voila. And yes, that's the thing that unfortunately, I cannot, I can blame myself that I didn't have enough time to learn Arabic. I blame big time myself, because 2 years, it was a shame that I didn't learn as yet. Yes, as yet. But inshallah, shwe shwe. I hope that will be there soon, also Arabic language. On the last 2 years, I picked a few words. I will not say, unfortunately, a lot, because I wanted to learn, but they are amazing. I like one, because once I was with this gentleman that he was telling me something about, do you like the food? And I was like, because I asked, do you like? I was like, voila, it's amazing. And I was like, oh, voila. So every time I was going around, I was like, voila. Then another time I was with my friend, and she's from Saudi Arabia. And she meant something else. I was like, so are you sure of this? And she replied to me, voila. So then I realized that depending on how you use the words voila, the meaning is different. So you say, voila, voila, voila. You know, all this makes me thinking, and I'm like, I love that. And then of course, shwe shwe, it's like me when somebody speaks to me in Arabic and I don't understand, because I'm like, please speak to me in Arabic. And I was like, and the person starts speaking so fast to me, I'm like, no, shwe shwe, shwe shwe, slowly please, you know. And then, you know, there are so many, and mashallah, oh, mashallah. So those beautiful words to me are absolutely magnificent. Honestly, I just feel those words. That's why more and more, and I hope that inshallah one day I will be able to speak Arabic, because I love the language. I love everything. I love the language. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Ciao ragazzi. When I have free time, I always try to get busy and to bring my friends with me. And that was the moment that there is a funny day that I spent it with my friends out, and we went to the Universal Bowling Center. And I took these two of my friends. They are so funny as well. And they was like, hey guys, let's go, because I want to, you know, to have a good time and play the bowling. Well, guess what? They were asking me, Gregorio, are you good in playing bowling? I was like, of course I'm good. I'm a master of the bowling. Not true, of course. I was just, you know, pretending to, you know, and acting on them. But of course I'm not good at all. And every day I was there. On the moment, every minute I was there at the bowling. I was like, oh, I hope that I will win. At least one strike. At least I need to do one strike. Oh, that was absolutely fantastic, because on the first moment that we start, I took the ball, and I was like we did so convinced and ready, like, let's go, boom. You know what? That was a strike. And my friends couldn't believe it. And at the one moment, they were starting, so if you see, you are very good. And we had so much fun, so much laugh. Though, of course, you know, when I go to the bowling or any sort of activities, for me it's all about participate. It's all about having fun. To me, that's all about. So from there, anyway, that day, we moved to the table tennis. And in there, they were like, Gregorio, are you good on this? And I said, guys, you see, I've been winning there. Of course I will win here as well. I never, ever in my life played that sort of game. And I didn't even know how to, you know, to reject the little ball that was coming. And I was just running up and down with this little racket. No, I enjoyed, but that was completely out. I really didn't like that moment because I didn't know how to move myself around, but it was fun, and we all enjoyed. And then my friends, they were starting, they get a bit hungry, and was like, oh, let's go for a little snack. It would be nice to eat something. And again, was like, well, okay, we don't know, but then we just decided to go with a nice meal. We just end up there, and we had a little chat, like three little brothers, that they don't see each other for a very long time, and they have so much to say and so much to talk. And that's what happened to me. I mean, I was with my friends, and I had an amazing time at the Universal Bowling Center, and with friends, with the right company, a nice meal, what you had at the end of the day. That's all about life. It's all about enjoyment, and that was truly, truly an amazing day. Let's go! In regards the friends, that was the moment that we were discovering and go around, and then I'm always going to the farms or to resorts, and I love to spend time with my friends and try to do some sort of activities. And we discovered this resort that is actually not far from where I'm living, from central of Riyadh, where I'm living. And the Nofa Resort, honestly, is the right place to hang up with friends. Because as soon as you arrive here, you just looks like that you jump in the truly nature. It's so beautiful down here, and they had a lots of work around. I mean, the nature, and I saw so many animals around. And yes, once again, with my friends, we've been playing as well and taking a lot of selfies and making fun of us overall. I mean, the Nofa Resort, I really believe that gives everything of what you need. I mean, you go for a little cafe, and you jump to the little restaurant, you grab something to drink, and then you start your walking around in those beautiful green grass, which is very nice and green, and then you find all little different birds. And not far, again, minutes walk, you find a beautiful lake where you can take the boat and you can just go around again, having fun with your friends or family, why not? I mean, it has been absolutely fantastic, and yes, it's the place that definitely I will definitely come back. You just jump into the nature, you find trees, the grass is so green, so beautiful, and everywhere you walk around, because I've been walking all over. I think I spent probably 3 hours walking around, and everywhere you go and everywhere you see, there are birds, different animals. And then at one moment it was really funny, because there was a sort of barrier or something, and the other side of this barrier there are lots of beautiful animals. Don't ask me which type of animals they were, but I'm telling you, they were absolutely beautiful, beautiful. So at one moment I said to my friends, you know what, I'm jumping up here in sort of rail. I jumped there and I wanted to pretend to be again like a little kids playing Superman. So I was there and I was like, hey, I'm here, take picture of me, I'm flying, look, I'm a little bird as well. Gives me so much freedom, because again, I felt that I'm into the nature. I was so connected at the moment with the nature, and it's not just about the animals, but the peaceful time that this place gives is absolutely magnificent, seriously. And then yes, you keep going and you want to stop perhaps with your friends for a little, a bit more of fun, for a little walk or a pedal on the boat on the lake, because yes, there is a beautiful lake where you can go, you take this boat, and then you just go around the lake and enjoy the sunny day. It's just fantastic, fantastic day.
Ladies and gentlemen, buonasera. Good evening. How are you today? Good. That sounds absolutely fantastic. So, are you ready for tonight? Yes. That sounds again fabulous.
Obviously, as you can imagine, to run a business it's not just very easy. There is so much behind. And every time before the service starts, I'm having my briefing. Because every time you organize an event in restaurants, it's completely different from any other days. So the work behind is really, really massive. The preparation that it will take, it's not for 1 or 2 hours, but most of the time it can be even up to 4 or 5 hours. And that was the moment that I needed to go through every single details with my team. And when you have a team of 180, 190 people, it's really not easy, because everyone has to understand exactly what you mean and what you want to do before you start any sort of preparation. Then yes, the moment of the preparation is done, we are looking that everything is done as we want, and the restaurant looks like, is perfect, has to be everything perfect. The perfection for me is really amazing. So, and then obviously just before the restaurant is going to open to the clientele, I will brief my team of how many people we are expecting, if there is any sort of new dishes that we want to present to the people, if there is any sort of specials, yes, because we serve specials as well, if there are any specials that we want to offer. So we talk about everything and overall with my team. My team has to be informed, because I always believe that if you have a nice and amazing team, everything is easier. And I need to say that my team is fantastic. I mean, we work together, we have fun together, but we believe in one single goal, the goal of the perfection. The fact that we want to make our clientele happy, and we are always ready to give the best to our clients. But in order to give the best to our clients, we need to discuss, we need to prepare, we need to argue as well sometimes, because at the end of the day, I have an amazing team, as I've been saying. We are 180, and it's better to receive 180 different ideas than just one idea. Then we put everything together in that box, and all together we can come across with the best of that. And that makes me proud of my team. And in fact, 2 years, my team has been with me for exactly 2 years. We become a family as well now. So we understand each other, and we all, work together. We work together as a team, not as boss and employee. I'm part of my team. We are the team. We are the team of a billionaire. The billionaire that gives and offers the best to our guests and clientele. That's what we offer. If that day will come of leaving Saudi Arabia, what I will miss? Well, I will miss everything. I will miss the amazing country. I will miss the people. I will miss the culture. I will miss the food. I will miss literally everything. I feel so home in Saudi Arabia. Ciao mamma, ciao! Beh mamma, che dirti? Beh, la prima volta che sono venuto da te ho detto mamma, domani andrò in Arabia Saudita. Tu mi hai detto Gregorio, ma in Arabia Saudita è così lontano a mamma, rimani qua, perché devi andare in Arabia Saudita? Beh, vi posso dire mamma che l'Arabia Saudita è fantastica, è meravigliosa, le persone sono straordinarie, il paese è bellissimo, e poi che vi posso dire, io sono innamorato del deserto, il deserto lo amo, poi fanno queste fantastiche grigliate nel mezzo del deserto durante la notte, che è fantastico veramente, è qualcosa di unico, perché come si dice dalle nostre parti, l'erba del vicino è sempre più verde. No, non è una questione di essere sempre più verde, è una questione di vedere delle cose diverse che noi non abbiamo in Italia. Io mi sono innamorato di questo paese e vi posso dire la verità, mamma, a te soprattutto, perché questo messaggio è per te, mamma. Io amo l'Arabia Saudita, poi essendo a Riyadh, che è una città meravigliosa, offre tutto, per cui io adoro l'Arabia e mi trovo veramente bene, sono veramente felice. Sono passati 2 anni, ma questi 2 anni realmente sono volati via. e quando vengo in Italia io mi sento benissimo perché vengo da te, vengo ad abbracciare te, mamma. Però dall'altra parte il mio cuore piange perché sto lasciando l'Arabia e l'Arabia Saudita la amo. Per cui, che dire, ho nel mio cuore l'Arabia Saudita e l'Italia.